Hi, I'm Chris.
And I'm Dylan.
Welcome to New Tech News. We can't wear this.
No.
Goodness. We're good.
All right. Welcome to New Tech News at 6. Today, we're going to be covering multiple reports of an exponential growth of HIV in the USA.
First, we start off reporting that 1.2 million people in the United States have been affected with HIV. At the rate of 0.6% per year, there will be an exponential growth of people with HIV.
Now, let's hand it over to the field reporter, Matt, to get more information.
To find out more information for you, I went down to Dr. Barden's office. He has been studying HIV for years. He will be able to answer our four main questions: who, what, where, and how. Thanks for being with us today.
Oh, it's no problem. It's my pleasure.
So, we'd like to know more about HIV. This is a serious issue.
Well, it is, Matt. Well, the people of the United States and around the world have been affected with HIV every day. There's been a lot of exponential growth with recent activity with HIV within recent years. Why has there been such an exponential growth with HIV in the United States? Well, it's because people don't know how to prevent HIV, and people are unaware about the causes and how horrible this disease is. Some of the things you can do to prevent HIV is don't come in contact with other body fluids from people that have HIV. That's the main cause. And also, don't have contact with their blood. That's a big part of it, too. There's a lot of things to prevent HIV, and there's no curable cause for HIV, but we are learning and we're figuring out how to treat this as much as possible.
I have a question. Are people immune to HIV?
There are certain people that are immune to HIV. Some people are born with immunity, and some people that have transfusions, like bone marrow transfusions, they can be immune to it by the bone marrow transfusion, and they can be immune to HIV, but they can't spread it.
So, from the information I've gathered, in 1993, an estimated 1 million people have HIV. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. In 2000, an estimated 1,050,000 people have HIV. Is that correct?
Yes, that's also correct.
Now, 2010, an estimated 1.22 million people would have HIV in the United States. Is that correct?
Yes, that's what we're predicting.
Okay. We went further into our research on the mathematics of HIV. We interviewed Nurse Tiffany about the mathematics of HIV. Thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for letting me be on here.
Well, we wanted to know more information about HIV.
Yes, I've been studying the effects of HIV for years. I created a mathematical equation to figure out how many people have HIV. My mathematical equation is y equals 15 to the 1.2228 power to the x power. Y representing a population effect with HIV and x representing a variable increase.
With our graph that we created, what is the average increase of people that are affected with HIV?
Well, over a 15-year period, there is a 1.2228 average of increase.
What type of curve does this graph have?
The type of curve that the graph shows is an exponential curve.
Thanks for being with us today. In a household experience, there will be an immediate impact of HIV because families are the main caregivers for the sick and suffer aid-related financial hardships. During a long period of time, illness caused by AIDS and HIV, the loss of income, and the cost of caring for a dying family member can impoverish households. When a parent dies, the household may dissolve and the children are sent to live with relatives or just left for themselves. We went to the streets to help us understand when the total population will have HIV in the USA. We found one man who happens to be a mathematical genius. We gave him our numbers. This is what we got. So, when we went to the streets, we found a mathematical genius. This man standing next to me is that genius.
Yeah, well, thanks, Matt. Well, we plugged in the numbers, and this is what I got for your equation. 15 parentheses 1.2228 raised to the x power equals 300 million people, because that's how much the population is in the U.S. And I finally came out that the total people, 300 million people with HIV that will get HIV in 83.57 years. That's when the total population will have HIV in the United States.
Throughout our investigation, we found 8 helpful tips to keep you healthy. Number 1, practice safe sex. Number 2, get tested for other STDs. Number 3, prevent infections and illnesses. 4, follow your doctor's prescription orders. 5, don't abuse drugs or alcohol. Quit smoking. That's another. 7, manage physical and emotional health problems. 8, exercise your mind and body daily. Back to you, Chris and Dylan in the studio.
I got it. I got it.
No.
Ooh. Yeah, that was Matt and Pat at 6.
15.
All right, New Tech signing off.